it works. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Remain Rome Return. Before we get too started, like, subscribe, share, comment, do all the things that you're supposed to do.
We're asking people a lot. I just want them to listen.
If you could just listen, that would be great.
I don't know if we need to like shorten the theme song. Is that too long?
I only put it at 10 seconds, brother.
No song at all. I guess, do we need a theme song?
It's just the intro.
Do we need one?
I don't know. I mean, why not at this point? If you can't tune in for, because it's the 10 seconds of just intro, like it doesn't even get to the singing.
Yeah. And
then it's just the title card and our logo. If you can't make it past that, what's the point?
I would, I'm one of those people like that is so thankful that streaming services have the skip button for the intro or whatever you want to call it. Because
do you think people just turn something on, they hear the intro and they go, fuck this?
They're like, no, too much. Like,
yeah.
And to be fair, I feel like you put just with the world in general at this point of like, you put any slight barrier to things, people are like, too much, too much effort.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, don't subscribe. Unsubscribe if you're subscribed, honestly.
Well, that seems like a lot of effort too to unsubscribe.
Oh yeah, that's true. You know what? Don't do anything.
Just listen.
Don't even do that.
No, just
do nothing.
Yeah, if you have a lonely like cat, play this for them. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're like boarding your animal on a trip, just put little pet headphones on them and.
Or if you're waterboarding them. I don't know what you do, man, with your cat.
It's not my problem. I don't know what people do with pets.
Have you, like, I'm already jumping the gun on this episode, off topic, but now that you describe, are there any YouTubers or, like, podcasters that, this is also going to get another point I'll eventually get to, like, where you really like them initially and you subscribe, but it gets to a point where you're like, this is just not what I signed up for, so you unsubscribe?
I don't think I make it an effort to unsubscribe on things. I guess that's not true. I unfollow accounts on like Instagram a lot. If they're just spamming a lot, I'll go unfollow them. But as far as like on Spotify or YouTube podcasters and stuff, I don't really unsubscribe. I just don't listen anymore. But that happens a lot, actually. I'm like a huge fan of all these things. And then after, 50 episodes, you're like, I could probably stop listening.
Yeah, like this isn't for me anymore. Like,
and I gotta say, us being podcasters aside, because we've already determined this.
Yes, we are
podcasters.
Lengthy debate.
Yes, but I will say, on the grand scheme of things, on the grand scale, what I've noticed is not all, most podcasts, once they get to a certain number of episodes, it's just the same shit over and over and over again, where it's like, do we talk about this? No, I don't think we've talked about this. And it's like, you just talked about this last month. And they have the exact same discussions. They talk about the exact same things.
Yeah.
Telling the same stories over and over again. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, we're only 130 episodes in and we've done that. So I think that starts to get to the point where, you listen to these podcasts and you're like, Jesus Christ, I know this fucking story. We don't need to keep hearing this.
Yeah, I feel like we've done an okay job at it.
We do a lot of callbacks to stories.
That's true. Or tell people to go listen to private, like, we acknowledge that we've talked about it versus just being like, oh yeah, did we do this? Like,
yeah, because we'll ask that question, then we go, just listen to our old stuff.
Yeah,
listen to the first couple because that's when we were better podcasters, anyways. But I do think there's a very specific type of podcast that doesn't fall into that trend, and it's generally there's a reason why these types of podcasts are so popular. It's like the true crimes, the spooky stuff, all that stuff, because you can always talk about something new and you're not repeating.
That's true.
Right? So I think those are the podcasts that generally stay relevant, and things like, we're just talking they generally don't have a long shelf life.
That is true. The podcasts I have been listening to for years are very much like almost they're solo people talking. Like it's just a person, so it can't be just like them talking. And they're very themed. Because I listened to one about explorers, and again, like he's not gonna run out of things to repeat. And then the other one is the 60 songs that make the 90s, but he's already past the 90s into the 2000s. And he could have done more 90s songs, to be honest.
I mean, there's thousands. You could have thousands of episodes.
Yeah. And so, it's we definitely picked a topic where we're like, oh yeah, this is unique, but also like it does sometimes get repetitive.
And I think the caveat would be if we could get guests to actually show up.
Yeah.
We wouldn't we wouldn't have to find new things to talk about as often, because that's the best thing about having guests on is you're like, okay, you do the talking this time.
Yeah.
if it's a good one.
Also, I'm putting zero effort into getting guests.
True. You've been putting in effort for one in particular, and I'll give you credit for that. That also is not working out very well.
No, well, we expected it, but I think the problem with that is we had high hopes.
Sometimes you have to have high hopes.
You're gonna have high hopes.
I was thinking you were going to do the Panic at the Disco.
Oh, no. I went with the Goofy instead.
Way better choice.
I think so, too.
Way better choice.
And I can kind of sing like Goofy. There's no way I can sing like Brandon Urie.
Yeah. No one can.
Yeah, that's why he was just... I don't know why they called it Panic at the Disco. They should have just called it like Brandon Urie and Ensemble.
Yeah. I mean, that's essentially, he does everything. So,
yeah.
But, you got to have the emo.
That's true.
Influence there. So, why not just at the disco? Or just Panic.
Panic.
Oh, man. Let's see. Well, we have not recorded in a while.
Yeah.
So, we're kind of breaking off the rust here. We banked like 3 in a row and then went some time without. So I think we have some stuff to talk about. I was in Omaha and didn't tell anyone but my family.
I think you mentioned it to me, but you also gave a caveat like, hey, I'm going to be so busy. I don't think I'll have time to like do any podcast stuff. And I was like, fine, I'm not coming up to Omaha. I
was meaner than that too.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not making the hour drive up.
Yeah, I think I was meaner than that. I think I said something to the extent of, hey, I'm going to be in Omaha, but I'm not going to have time to see you.
Yeah, I think it was
something like that.
That level.
Leave me alone.
Yes. So why were you in Omaha?
I was in Omaha for my mama's wedding.
Yes, you have a new dad.
He even said when we were hanging out afterwards, he was like, now you're going to have to be really careful about what you say about your stepdad, because now there's another one. And I was like, let me just say, you'll know if I'm talking about you or not. Is it positive? Then it's not about my stepdad. Also, I wanted to talk about this. That's funny. It's not a stepdad unless they adopt you.
No, I think it's just a stepdad.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah. Like, what else would you call them? This dude banging my mom.
Yes, essentially. I have a bit about that as well. I just feel like if you go through the legal rigmarole, shouldn't there be a different title for that?
I feel like at that point, where like the full adoption is where you mostly call them, like, I think dad instead of stepdad.
Oh, I did not.
Well, it depends how much you like or dislike them at the same time.
True.
He's not a stepdad. He's the dad who stepped up.
True. I do have to say he is stepping up in a big way, which is awesome.
Yeah.
They had so it was hot as shit while we were back.
Yes. You came back
And
to Nebraska during like the worst time of year.
it was hotter like significantly hotter in Nebraska than it was here, and it was hot as shit in LA.
I want to say the like heat index got like 110, 115 while you were here.
Yeah,
back.
it was about 112 on average. So it was 96-ish degrees, but then with the humidity and heat index, it was like 110, 112. Yeah. Miserable.
Yep. That's Nebraska is literally the worst weather, because then in like 6 months it will be -30.
Frigid.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was awesome. It was a beautiful location. Lucille's downtown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that's where they had it. And then they had a ceremony outside for about 12 minutes or so.
Oh, so you got the nice hot concrete effect of downtown Omaha, because that's what downtown Omaha is just concrete.
It was rough. And I mean, it was pretty. There was like plants and stuff, but it's just smothering out there. But they hustled it up. It was a quick ceremony and then back inside. But it was really nice. They did their vows to each other, and then they did vows to their kids, which I thought was kind of cool.
So now you have a stepsister or
stepsister and brother, yeah.
Stepbrother.
Mm-hmm. He has 2 kids.
Get stuck in a dryer.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Logan, what are you doing under my car?
Stepbrother.
You're stuck. Oh no. Oh Jesus Christ. This is off limits.
The fucking soundboard I was waiting. Just only took you 12 minutes.
I could have done it sooner, I suppose.
Yeah, no, that seemed appropriate.
Yeah. But no, it was awesome. It was
So you married your mom, you said?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Trying to clarify here.
Yes, exactly. Now I don't know
where you were going with it.
I don't know what we were talking about anymore. What do you have to talk about?
No, how was the reception?
Oh, it was great. Mom's best friend almost choked to death, actually.
What?
I got to see the Heimlich maneuver in real life. I've never seen that until then.
Did Abby perform? Oh.
No, it was like 3 tables over. We wouldn't have, I don't think we would have made it in time. But yeah, her best friend choked on some dry ass chicken, she said. That was a whole fiasco. But I
ordered the fish.
Yeah, I didn't even order the chicken. How did this get on my plate?
Or it's worse when you're like, I'm not sure if this is fish or chicken.
Yeah, it feels like chicken, but tastes like fish. Yuck. Which is why I didn't like fish in the Midwest for so long.
Well, yeah. It's one of those things where people, I'm like, I really do enjoy seafood, but what it has to go through to get it here is not probably great.
You do always enjoy it when you're here, though.
I do. I love me some oyster. Like I'm not getting oysters here in the Midwest.
No.
But if I'm like, can kind of like be like, okay, we're within an hour drive of the ocean.
We're on the same coast that they come from.
Yes.
Usually they come from up north a little bit, but yeah.
Yes, it's not having to travel multiple states to get there.
Right. Into a double landlocked state. Terrible. Oh, yes. One of the most fun things was during the dance party, like the reception, they did 2 contests.
Ooh.
So one was the dance like a robot contest, which I did not participate in because I wasn't allowed to participate in because I won the first contest.
What was the first contest? Oh, I'm guessing there was a prize? Top rocker, air guitar. Oh.
So I won the air guitar contest.
How do you win an air guitar contest?
You fucking rule. You rock so hard, everybody votes for you.
What was the song?
I believe it was Aerosmith.
Okay.
I wasn't familiar with the song, but didn't matter.
It didn't matter. You could still just.
It's all about the performance.
That's true.
They had a little like stage area with a ledge. Of course, I stood up on the ledge and did some kicks and jumped off and see if I can get that video and upload it here.
Yes, that would be amazing. I would like to see this video.
Yeah, it was fun. So
award-winning air guitar.
I will say, I think it was rigged.
Oh.
Because my mom was the one who was judging. And I think she is biased.
Yeah. Well, she did just marry you, and that's...
Yeah. It was between me and his daughter in the finals. And she definitely got a louder reaction than I did. But my mom was like, yeah, and Damien wins. I was like, that's not fair.
Stepbrother.
This is going to be a problem. Cut that. But yeah. So I rocked out. I won.
Yeah.
It was great. Oh, one of my favorite, you'll get a kick out of this. One of my favorite parts was there's actually multiple reasons why this is funny. And I don't know if maybe we'll get into it. Yeah, let's get into it. All right. So they were doing their vows at one point, and then they did their vows to us. And within their vows to us, they mentioned something about like this wedding. They said something about like this wedding isn't just about you guys. And it's funny for two reasons. One, because when my sister got married, her dad, my actual stepdad, went up, was not supposed to be giving speeches. Like he was just invited. He didn't walk her down the aisle.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't allowed to be. Maybe I'm saying too much. Anyways, he got up and did a speech.
I'm gonna pause you for a second. So you still call him your stepdad?
I only do that because otherwise I have to say his name, and then it gets confusing because his name is the same name as my best LA friend, Jeff. And then it's like I could say Jeff, my stepdad, or I could just say my stepdad.
Okay.
Or I could say my sibling's dad. It's just easier.
That's okay. That gets confused. Because at that point, since your mom divorced him, I would say no longer say that's your stepdad.
No, he's not, but I don't know how else to say it. That's not confusing.
Your former stepdad?
Ex-stepdad, I guess.
Your ex?
He's retired.
He retired the position?
Yeah.
So is that the man who your former last name was?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So even way more
of that.
Yeah, even way more. Okay.
Like double removed at this point. But yeah, no, that's a valid question. But I just say it because it's just easier than explaining everything.
I don't know. You just said explain it all to me.
You asked. So, long story short, he got up at my sister's wedding and started giving a speech. He was not supposed to do that. He was supposed to just show up and leave. That's her real dad.
Okay.
Yeah. My 3 siblings' real dad.
Okay.
And so he gets up and starts making a speech and essentially goes, your wedding is not about the two of you. It's about everybody in the family. And everybody just was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so, as you know, with my family,
yes.
anything that happens like that, we just never stop roasting it.
Yes.
And so we say that all the time is like, Haley and Alex are married. Well, it's not just them. It's for everybody. It's not just about them. And so without the knowledge of that, my mom's new husband said that very similar line in their speech to us, and this is why it's funny. He said that. Haley, my sister, goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Because like, there's no way you're saying that. That's PTSD for me. But then the second reason it's funny is because they said that, and everybody in the crowd looked directly at me, and I was like, "What the fuck are you looking at?" So they go, this wedding isn't about you. Everyone stares at me because apparently I make everything about myself.
Yeah.
And secondly, Haley's like, are you fucking kidding me? It was awesome. I was like, the fact that that's unintentional is insane.
Yes. That.
So that was fun. So it was quite the eventful wedding. It was a fun time, but yeah, we were back for a very short amount of time.
Yes.
It was like living in hell. It was so hot. So yeah, back to reality.
Yep. And then, yeah, the funness of, having to go probably straight back into work too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, always fun.
Straight back to work and straight back to no AC.
Again?
Yeah.
Why don't you get a new air conditioner?
We have a new air conditioner. It's less than a year old.
It just doesn't work?
It's just not working. So he just keeps coming out and recharging it. He's like, we just got to get you through the summer. And then we're going to, where he installed it, he's going to have to uninstall it, move it down towards the breaker of the house, reinstall it there, and then drill holes through the garage to have a direct line. Because right now the lines are underground and that's where it's leaking. And I don't want to have to dig it up to install new ones underground.
That's true. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. So it's not the actual air conditioner, it's the lines that are old as shit.
Correct. And it's very rare that those copper lines leak. But this house is proven to be 1 in a million when it comes to things going wrong. So,
well, again, it's just going back to being a homeowner. So in our backyard, we have like a very small retaining wall, like maybe a foot or two. Like it's very, but something was burrowing in it. And Abby looked on AI and she's like, it's a rat. And I was like, it's not a rat.
It's just your split personality.
Yes.
You're out there.
Who's the rat? And then it ends up, it's a vole.
VOL?
Yeah. VOLE. Not a mole.
Not a mole.
Not a mole, because that also came up as a potential. No, it's a vole. So it almost
looks like a vampire mole?
Yes, exactly. How did you?
Is it really?
Not at all. No, they're almost they look like mice essentially, but they burrow underground and eat roots of plants, and so, so not only do we have had indoor mice, now we have equivalent to an outdoor mouse.
It never ends.
It doesn't, and so had to set up a mouse trap. You use the same mouse traps, though. At least
that's true.
So,
that makes sense. They all like peanut butter.
Yep, and so that we've already got one. I don't know if they but yeah. So that was a fun thing to deal with.
Is that new? That just happened.
To the trap. Actually, I kept forgetting to put a trap in the hole, but I remember to do it last night, and so I had to go out this morning. I was like, "Yep, that's a vole, not a mole."
Interesting.
They look really cute, actually, too.
I'm sure they are,
which is the sad part.
Yeah, but that's the problem. That's how they get you.
That's true. They're just like, oh, we're so cute. But then also your retaining wall is going to fall over.
Right, exactly. Do you remember last time we talked, I told you I found a dead squirrel?
I thought it was a dead rat.
No, it was a dead squirrel.
Oh,
actually, no.
You said rat that you put in the chlorine container.
Yes.
Now there's a dead squirrel?
Now there's a dead squirrel again. The marmots around here are just having a tough time.
Marmots?
Wait, no, rodents.
I guess squirrels are rodents?
I think so.
Yeah.
Rodentia. Yeah, it was a giant mouse, rat, first. And then a few days ago, I went out to turn on the pool filter, and right by the pool filter was a dead squirrel without the slice in the neck this time. I think it just died of natural causes or something.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was just laying on the ground.
No, I'm more curious. I am not remembering a squirrel who apparently got in a gang fight.
Yeah, the squirrel the rat that I put in the chlorine thing, its head was basically chopped off because I think the cat got it.
Oh.
The neighborhood cat got it. This one, the squirrel, did not have visible injuries.
Do you think it just fell?
Maybe. Fell onto the concrete.
Yeah, and just splat.
Maybe. But there was no like blood or anything.
Yeah. That's kind of nice
but
then.
I just scooped it with a... It's so funny. I scooped it with a shovel and just like hucked it over the fence. But I didn't consider the fact that, like, you know, the trajectory and you're outside with a breeze and it just blew all of the like fucking decomposing fur and dust right back in my face. And I got a fucking dead squirrel hairball stuck in my throat. So if I don't make it in the next week or so, you'll know why. It won't be a mystery to you. It'll be a mystery to everybody else. But I didn't gross. Think about the catapult situation with a breeze coming towards me.
It's like when they throw the ashes of like dead people, and it's just...
It's like Lebowski when he dumps the fucking ash. Walter, everything's a fucking travesty with you, man.
I thought I was gonna go much darker. Isn't there like a park at the bottom of that hill?
Yeah, I did hear a kid cry after that.
Mama, flying squirrel! And a demeaning cloud is laughing about it.
But yeah. So that was an adventure, and I was like, fuck. So I immediately came inside.
Shower?
Yeah, I took a shower and took about 3 shots of liquor because I was like, I gotta kill whatever's inside me. I need to be pure.
Just an open mouth.
No mask. No PPE.
You're gonna have the Black Plague now from like the rabbits in Tahoe.
Yeah,
are there rabbits in Tahoe who had that? Yeah,
it was the ground squirrels or whatever those things are called. Yeah, they had the plague.
Now you got it. I'm sorry, big boy. You gotta. Yeah.
So
your days are numbered.
I could be out of here soon enough, which honestly would probably be a relief to most people. But yeah, so if I don't make it,
now we know.
Yeah.
I think what's going to get me, and I'm about to go on a rant, is children on, I'm not going to say e-bikes, because they don't even have pedals, just like electric motorcycles on the running trails. Because these kids are out here wilding in the worst way.
Wait, how do they not have pedals? What do you mean?
Like imagine just like a motorcycle, like an electric motorcycle, but for kids, apparently.
Interesting. Are they like super, super small?
Not like the little itty bitty ones of like our generation where you look.
That's
like
the one I'm thinking of.
No, they're like, imagine a child's bike, or you're like, remember that really? Oh God, we're talking about shit we've already talked about. Go back to
Moto-Sykes.
Yes, the bike you got as a kid, but now imagine that's an actual electric motorcycle.
Oh damn, dude, that's going to be dangerous.
It is. And they're like, we've talked about it. I run quite a bit on our local like bike trail system. And these kids are like, they're also like in neighborhoods and just like, essentially they have like full motorcycles and just no license. And just like by my house, there's a really busy intersection where like 2 of those trails meet. But one kid just went diagonal through the intersection, like one of the worst intersections in Lincoln, just went diagonal across
coming through
while traffic was going.
No helmet, huh?
No, not at all. And was wearing like slides.
Yeah. Yep. That is no helmet law in Nebraska.
No, there isn't.
Even motorcycles don't wear them.
And then I was like, why aren't the cops doing anything? And I was like, oh, it's because it's probably the cops' kids who are on these.
Probably. So so they're just riding these pedalless e-bikes, but how fast are they going?
They get going pretty quick. Like some of them I think can get up to like over 55 miles an hour.
God damn, dude, that should not be legal.
No, but they just
That's
are.
almost freeway speed, by the way.
Yeah, there's no regulations for them.
That's a terrible idea. How soon until the first death caused by
Um,
that?
so in Omaha, out in Bennington, like the fancy ass suburbs, one kid has died already. I don't think he's died, but I think his was an electric scooter. So like, not, but yeah, but yeah. So like the smaller towns around here, or like not small, like Bellevue made it like a thing, and because they're like how like they're not licensed, they don't have license plates. So how do you like? Or like, how do you give a kid a ticket? So parents are now getting tickets, but I don't think nothing's being done about it.
No.
But yeah,
that's interesting.
Maybe once more kids die, like that will happen.
Yeah. That is a trend that I did not know about, but it sounds like it needs to stop. And you know what? I think we already talked about what I was going to talk about, but the kids on bicycles who pop wheelies in the middle of the street or on a sidewalk and then come straight at you and veer off at the last second.
They're doing that with the e-bike.
Dude, I mean,
motorcycles.
Come on, man. That shit, it has to stop.
Yeah. I would appreciate actual real bicycles because at least, they're not coming at you 55 miles an hour.
I mean, they might be.
That kid has quads of a god.
The quad god.
Quad god.
Yeah, that needs to stop quickly.
Yeah, I don't know how you enforce. And of course, I'm probably more noticing it because I'm out on the trails almost every day. Yeah. And just see like a fucking 12-year-old whiz by me going 30 miles an hour.
Whiz kid.
Yeah. As he's whizzing.
That's actually just talent.
Yeah. I'm not even mad.
That's amazing. To be fair, though, you did say you're running on bike trails.
But they're like walking trails.
Oh, now you're changing your story.
Well,
let the record show. Reverse back.
Yes.
He did say he was running on a bike trail.
Okay, when I say bike trail, it's just a very large sidewalk versus There's also like old people walking on the
Yeah.
They're gonna die. Some kid is just gonna truck into like an 80-year-old person. That 80-year-old person is just gonna
cease to exist.
Just
turn to dust.
Disintegrate. That's the word I'm looking for.
Combust. They just start on fire like a J.J. Abrams movie,
or just flat, just like a fucking
a little pancake.
So yeah, no. So when I say, or like a lot of people like walking their dogs, or like people walking their children in wagons and strollers, and so yeah.
But at least people are out getting some exercise.
Yes,
that's good.
But these kids aren't.
Oh yeah, that's true because it's all electric. See, because at least when you have to pedal to get the electricity, at least you're getting something.
Yeah, and I do look now to be like, there ain't no pedals on that. That's because I get e-bikes understandable on the trail, like especially if like sometimes if I'm running really early in the morning, people actually are taking them to like go to work, like an actual mode of transportation. Like
they have a suitcase in one hand.
Full suit. They got the fucking 1950s hat.
The tie is like blowing in the wind. Yeah, see, coming through.
Yeah, smoking a cigarette.
Dude, smoking a cig on that bike without having to pedal would actually be so nice.
Yeah, it's a fucking motorcycle.
Yeah, just ripping a heater, going like 35. I
have been noticing more of like the jobs that you can do while smoking a cigarette. Is that so? Like, I was like, oh, there like one day, the garbage man came through, presumably not homeless, with like Damien's plan. Call back to the last episode. But he's just like on the back of the truck, like hanging on, just ripping a heater.
Hey, man.
I was like, that guy's living the life right now.
I mean, say what you want about that business or that profession. I think that doesn't sound awful. I mean, the smell alone would probably kill me, but
yeah.
I mean, hanging off the side of a truck, getting some fresh air, hitting a heater.
Just Yeah, probably at that point the heater's covering up a lot of that smell, I would
That's true. That's
assume.
true.
So
Yeah.
I was like,
Hmm.
that guy looks like he is enjoying life.
I mean, it's better than being cooped up inside for 8.5 hours every day.
It's true. That's true. I
That's
can't
for damn
smoke.
sure.
Just imagine like being on a Zoom call, just like, yep, Greg, that sounds great.
Let's circle back on that. We need somebody to bird dog this.
I guess my company policy doesn't say I can't smoke while being at home.
You're at home. I actually, that is a good call. I wonder if anybody would care.
I don't know.
You should try it. Just for research purposes.
Just for research purposes.
Yeah. And if they call you out for it, be like, oh no, it's a fake cigarette. They're like, I see the smoke. No. It's a filter.
I'm running a study.
It's a Teams filter.
Well, I'm also thinking though, like there are definitely a lot of guys, more of the sales department that are popping Zins while they're working.
100%.
And that's completely okay.
I think the only reason they'd have a problem with it is because smoking inside is diabolical.
It's true. I don't think I've ever smoked a cigarette inside.
Oof, that's a tough look.
Maybe in someone's basement at some point at a party.
Garage,
yeah.
Garage was a hit.
Door open or closed?
Is it winter?
That's a good point.
If it's winter, it's closed.
Just a crack, though.
Yeah, crack the bottom.
Gotta crack the bottom, so we don't
bottom
die.
Crack.
So we don't die.
Yeah, there must have been a lacquer on the wicker chair because I passed out instantly. I've been trying to throw out more Sony quotes because the new season comes out very soon.
It is very soon,
and I'm excited.
Yeah, did you watch the most recent trailer?
I did. I am very excited because they have a lot of different things that they can talk about this season. And it seems like there's going to be 10 episodes again.
That will be pretty good. Yeah, because think how busy they all are at this point. Like, yeah, they all have, I would say probably at this point, Rob might be the most busy.
Yeah, him and Caitlin, probably.
Yeah. Who's watching their children?
Oh, I'm sure they have many people to do that.
That's true. It is weird to see them become like big stars, kind of like not Caitlin. Caitlin deserves everything for the show, but like Rob with the soccer team is still weird to me. Of him,
it's very strange.
Like you're not supposed to be this clean.
Yeah, true. What you don't see behind the scenes, though.
That's true. What's white dress about this?
What is white dress? Dennis told me about these shorts.
Look how much range of motion I have.
Look what I can do. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Because it's almost time for like all the shows to come back on. And
of course all the Gordon Ramsays. He's got that's a guy who I could assume doesn't sleep at all.
Yes. That's I wouldn't doubt that. He has so many. I wonder how much of the stuff he like. Do you think with like his restaurants at this point he just like not farms it out, but like
he's not in them.
Yeah,
he telling me them and then hires.
You're telling me the fucking fish and chips place in Las Vegas he is not running,
right? No, yeah, he opens them, puts his name on them, and then that's.
Do you think he makes the menu? Right?
No.
You don't think so?
No. I know that because that's what you hire executive chefs for.
Oh.
I'm sure they run the menu past him.
Yeah.
And go, because I think what happens, if I had to venture a guess, he goes, I want to open this style of restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Then you hire an executive chef and they create the menu based on that theme. So if it's fish and chips, obviously self-explanatory, but you'll notice the things that he opens. Lucky Cat is an Asian place.
Yep.
Street Burger is burgers. Fish and chips is fish. So it's like he opens them with a theme, and then all you have to do is hire a chef to come in and build the menu around that theme. So I'm sure they run the menu past him.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yeah, looks good. And then I'm sure he has a team to go in and, quality audit everything.
Yeah, make sure it's not shit.
Yeah, because I mean, the dude has Master Chef, Next Level Chef, Kitchen Nightmares. He just opened that. There's a Netflix documentary about the thing that he opened in London,
Oh.
in the tallest building in London. He has
Oh,
three
yeah.
restaurants
Jesus.
in the same building. So he's got that. He's got, I don't know, 12 Michelin stars. He's got,
Yeah.
I mean, the dude, there's no way he spends more than a week not working.
Yeah. He probably likes that. He seems like a guy who just doesn't stop. But also, if you're doing something you love like that, is it
True.
where? And I also heard he's actually like a really nice guy. Like
it seems like it. I know a lot of his yelling at people was for the cameras a lot, but as he's gotten older, he's actually kind of turned into like a therapist. When you watch him on Kitchen Nightmares and shit, I haven't seen him scream in a long time.
Yeah.
Now he tells them they're being ridiculous when they scream. Like, you made a living off of that.
Yeah, but it was like the 2000s. Like, it was all about screaming.
Yeah. So I don't know. I couldn't imagine that life. I don't have that. I think, were we talking about this last time where it's like there's levels to success and like I've seen what it takes to get to that level and I'm like, I'll just bow out. I have no desire.
Yeah.
Did we talk about that?
I don't know if we have.
Or were we just texting about it? I can't. Or no, I was texting Keegan about that, I think.
Yeah. That sounds
I always confuse you guys.
That makes sense. We're all in the same Instagram group chat.
Yeah.
Where I forget, and then we each probably all have our own side conversations with each other.
Correct. Yeah. That's real friendship right there.
That is.
But no, it's just I've seen what it takes to get to that point. And I'm like, dude, I can't do that. I can't work 60 hours a week every week or more. And then on my spare time, I'm also trying to accomplish. It's like, I just can't do it.
Yeah. That like, I know for those people, they probably do. Like, it does probably take a special personality they probably do enjoy it. And that's where they do get some type of euphoricness out of it, or like, versus like, I feel like, for us, it's like, yeah, we work, but so we can enjoy outside of work time.
Right. And one of the trends I've noticed about a lot of those people are they never take time to look at what they accomplished and go, that feels nice. I'm going to sit in that for a while and really absorb the success of this. Yeah. They just go, okay, done. What's next? And they're always looking for that next thing. That's why you see guys like Gordon Ramsay, 16 Michelin stars wouldn't be enough. He needs 17. And then after 17, he needs 20.
And it's also the whole, was it confirmation bias of like how many people were at the same level of Gordon Ramsay, but Gordon Ramsay got luck. Like, I think we've definitely talked about this, but like of luck. A lot of this comes down to like, you can work as hard, but there were like, yeah, Gordon Ramsay made it, but there are probably hundreds of other chefs who are
just as good.
Yeah, but are working at Chili's.
Sure.
Maybe not Chili's, but
maybe not Chili's, but
maybe they started their own restaurant. It failed because restaurants that survive is just fucking atrocious. Isn't it one of the worst businesses to start?
Yeah, by far. I think it's like 70% fail
within like the first year or two.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And then what do? You have to go work at Chili's.
Yeah, that's true. And that's one of the things about the Kitchen Nightmare stuff that just blows my mind. It's not hidden. The fact that restaurants are a terrible business is not hidden. No. And then you get these places in Kitchen Nightmares where they go, oh yeah, I thought running a restaurant would be like a nice retirement plan. I'm like, why the fuck would you think that would be a good retirement plan? You don't just open a restaurant and forget about it. You're not Gordon Ramsay. He can do that because he puts the money up and then hires people to run it for him and he does nothing. You can't do that. You've never ran a kitchen before. You have to. It takes so much work to do that, and you're gonna fail.
Yeah.
And people are like, I'm $770,000 in debt. I'm like, yeah. What do you mean? You just sunk your retirement.
Yeah. Versus like, yeah, those people are like, oh, versus like someone where it's their like actual dream, like that's going to really fight for it versus, like, oh, I thought, just starting a restaurant, I could make money and I could go be the big guy and they would call me chief when I came in.
Right. And they're like, I'm going to charge $40 for an omelet. I'm like, why? You can't do that. Well, because, the price of eggs is crazy. I'm like, that's your problem as a restaurant owner, though.
Yeah.
You can't just price out people if you want people to go there. They're just not going to come to your restaurant.
Unless it's literally the best omelet in the entire world. But it's probably not going to be.
I bet it wouldn't be. Because they don't have to hide behind prices if it's the best.
It's true. There are some times where you go to a restaurant, as you know me, I look at it. What's the cheapest thing on the menu?
Can I take out most of the ingredients and make it cheaper? They're like, no. Well, then I'm not coming here.
Can you put a chicken bone in some hot water? How much is that going to cost me? Can I take his chicken bone and put it in hot water?
I'll just take bone water.
Yes. But there are some times where, like, yes, the price very much justifies what you're getting.
Right.
And a $40 omelet, it sounds like in this case, is not that.
Yeah. Yeah, several. Speaking of restaurants and failing and being successful,
who's not failing, though, is Taco Bell. We had it yesterday. I eat Taco Bell we eat Taco Bell about once a week.
That's insane. That's so much Taco Bell.
It's so inexpensive, though.
That's true, especially when you have the points.
Yeah, like me and Abby can both eat for like $12.
That's true. That's true. So speaking of all of this, I have something that's related to all this to go out on.
Okay.
So talking about food, talking about trying to be the best and what it takes to get there. Around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. So in all of this is to say, like, okay, something about hobbies and needing to be the best at a hobby, aka running, right? I need to be the best at running. I need to have the best qualifying times. I need to cut 15 seconds off my mile or whatever. It's great to have hobbies and it's great to have goals within those hobbies. But again, when you're doing a hobby and you're taking it so seriously that you're willing to sacrifice so much to be quote unquote successful, as if you're like competing for the top 1% spot, is wild to me. And the reason I bring this up is because I was talking about this and he was telling me that there's some people that I don't want to say too much, but there's some people that he knows and they're older and they have great mile times and they can run 20, 30 miles without stopping and all this stuff. And they want to go on like GLP-1s to lose some weight so that they can go faster. And it's just like, you're looking at these things. Now it's going from a hobby, something to be healthy, something to push you a little bit more. And now you're going in a trajectory that is now like almost dangerous at this point. Because why would you need GLP-1s if you're running a sub 10 mile in your 50s? Who are you competing against? And that's what I was talking about, where it's like,
what?
You have to do so much to be in the top percentage of success. And the thing is that you're doing things that even the people in the top 1% aren't having to do because they're just naturally better at it than you.
Yeah.
Right? You're never going to be a record setter.
Also explains a lot about this podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Like that would be like me quitting my job to focus 100% of my time on podcasting. And it's like, you aren't even in the top 50% of podcasts. No. Why would you do that? Just do it as a hobby. Just do it it's okay to do that.
But if we gave it our all, we could be top 49.
Yeah, I was like, I don't agree. I don't think we could even break the 50th percentile, but that's okay. But there are people who like, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it all the way.
Yeah.
And then I'm sitting here and I'm like, so what you're saying is I will do it all the way and cheat. Because you can't get to those goals without cheating.
Why don't you just blood dope. Like, if you're gonna cheat more efficiently. Like,
Yeah.
do the whole fucking Lance Armstrong,
The TRT or the PRP, right?
the thing with the blood where you put in more
Like
blood
you
cells.
enrich your plasma.
Yeah,
essentially. Yeah, PRP, platelet rich plasma or something like that.
Yeah, like do that. That at least works.
That's expensive as shit, though.
That's true. GLPs are what?
You can
$5?
just get them prescribed now.
Just
you don't even get them prescribed. You can just order them online.
That's true. You can just. I think they have vending machines in LA.
Yeah, they have pills now. By the way, you don't even have to inject yourself anymore. You can just take pills.
That's you don't have to hit up anymore. You just have to take a pill.
Yeah, and that brings me to my observation of this, which is, isn't it ironic that
it's like rain
that the theme song of Wegovy, which is the off-brand of Ozempic, the theme song of Wegovy on their commercials is "This Is Me" by The Greatest Showman.
Oh, yeah.
And the song is literally being like, if you can't handle who I am, then fuck you, basically. Like, I am who I am. Then why are you on GLP-1s? You can't be like, this is me, you have to accept me. You don't accept you. You're cheating.
Yeah, I do find it hilarious because, like, I know people who've taken GL, but because they were diabetic, like, correct, legitimately what it was made for. And then, like, people realize it's like, I can't remember. I think Viagra was originally like a heart medication.
Probably.
Then,
I mean, it's like for blood flow.
Yeah, like it might have been like a blood pressure medication. And then they were like, and then the trials are like, these dudes are rocked up. We need to pivot. Their hearts.
No one gives a shit about their heart.
Their heart's fucked, but let me tell you, 4 hours.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just funny, but like,
God, this episode's gonna be so censored.
Well, that's fine. If you're offended, guess what? This is me.
Wegovy.
This podcast is sponsored by. How long? Because so many people are on this shit, and I'm not just being hyperbolic. So many people are on GLP-1s. How long do you think it's going to be until being fat is actually like the only way that you can tell that somebody is a natural human being?
Or they don't have health insurance.
That too.
No,
they're too much of a risk.
Or what was a joke I saw, or like, not joke, but like someone said like, oh yeah, like, it used to be all about body positivity until GLP-1s came out. And then it was like, oh, now you're only fat if you're poor. If you're rich, you don't have to be fat anymore.
Mm-hmm. And also, even that has gone away. You don't even have to be rich to be on GLP-1s anymore.
I think that's the whole like Omaha health program now, is like, we're just going to get everyone on GLP-1s.
Yeah. I mean, who cares that it's, destroying you from the inside? It's all about looks.
I can't wait for that class action lawsuit one day.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen
faster
than you think.
But I've also heard it probably is because, like, once you're off them, you just lose. Like, you can gain weight back, like, very quickly. Like, you have to take it the rest of your life.
Yeah, you do. Because the second you go, I think it's like everybody who goes off of it gains at least 20% of what they lost back very, very quickly. Yeah. And then it's all fat. Ooh. Right? It's not like you're gaining muscle or anything. You just gain it back in the way of fat. GLP-1 is a natural, quote unquote, gut hormone that controls blood sugar, slows digestion, and stops hunger.
Okay, so it is essentially...
So it slows your digestion, which is why people complain of like stomach issues a lot, because the food is essentially just rotting in your stomach. Ooh. And then you feel sick, so then you don't want to eat. So that's why, if you've heard, one of the major side effects is like horrific smelling gas. Whether it's burping or farting, it just smells so bad, because you're essentially digesting like a fucking Komodo dragon, where they don't have an actual system. It just decays inside of them. You're basically just doing that.
So it's like an enzyme, you said?
Yeah, natural gut hormone is what it says, but
hormone.
Natural is in parentheses.
So it's kind of like a tapeworm a little bit too, I feel.
Sure. Yeah.
You eat a tapeworm, the tapeworm eats all the food, so you're not hungry.
Yeah. Which, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that and leeching. Let's bring back worms. Let's bring worms back into health. That's what we're missing.
Hey, it's not.
We turn into RFK.
The way we're going with the FDA and the poopy lettuce.
Yeah. Nobody gets the vaccines and everybody gets diarrhea. That's what we're shooting for. Bring worms back, RFK style.
Yes, brain worms.
Brain worms. That's what this episode is called, brain worms.
I thought it was going to be stepsister.
Cut that. God, I hope nobody listens to this episode. This is bad. It's probably they probably can't. It's probably just going to get taken off.
Yeah, YouTube's just going to be like, nope.
YouTube's going to see it and go.
They've taken us down for far less.
Yeah, not that we get anything out of them. They're like, should we censor this podcast? It gets 4 views. They're responsible for spreading hate and misinformation.
Yes,
at the Triple R podcast. That's why you guys tune in.
Mm-hmm.
We spread hate, misinformation, and there's no comedy to any of this. All of this is serious. We're not joking.
By Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
Watch this episode just because we said that shoots up in the ratings.
We should start doing that where we like feed the algorithm in spurts where it's like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. We just bring up random things. Yeah, because that's how it works. We don't say anything about them.
It's worth a shot at this point.
Because I want to do this full time, and I'm about to quit my job. About to quit my job and focus on podcasting 100%.
And GL1Ps.
And GLP1s. Yeah. Yep. That's my goal in life, and I'll do anything to get it. This is a serious podcast.
Bye.